Okay, Pisces, this is your December 2019 love reading. So your message is going to be very, very specific this month because I'm seeing the same message showing up multiple times across your entire spread right now. So for your overall energy in the month of December, you have the Five of Cups here, and then you have the Ace of Wands reversed. So there was obviously a situation where whenever I have the Ace of Wands reversed, it's about having a false start with someone. And being that you have the Five of Cups right next to this is about looking back in your past, feeling a bit regretful, feeling remorseful perhaps, doing just a bunch of double takes into your past and kind of ruminating about someone from your past, right? So not healing from something that has happened, from someone that you've lost or that you feel you've lost, okay? And this was obviously a false start or something that started out really passionate and then fizzled out really quickly, or it was very promising but then it ended abruptly. I feel like that you had a lot of chemistry with this person, and I'm seeing so many cards here that are indicative of someone's coming back to you, okay, Pisces? Someone's absolutely wanting a reconciliation with you. You end your timeline with Judgment, which is a resurrection, and the Two of Cups. You're dealing with a soulmate connection here. You're dealing with a very strong bond because you also have the Devil here, which is all about being karmically tied to someone and having to go through those karmic cycles with them, right? Okay, but you have Temperance, clarifying your Ace of Wands reversed, so there's going to be balance brought into the situation. And also, you are dealing with someone that you were either married to because you have the Ten of Pentacles here, or it could have been a very, a long-term relationship, or it just may have been such an intense relationship and connection that you know for a fact this person was a soulmate. Or you could have seen yourself being married with this person, or there was talks about marriage and that kind of thing. Okay? You also have the Four of Wands at the bottom of your deck, and that is stability within a commitment. And then you have the Seven of Wands here, which is about being defensive and having to fight for something that you really want to, you want this to survive. It's like having to beat out the negativity to where, like, at the last second, it finally works out, whereas the entire time you were thinking it was just, it wasn't. Like, it felt like a defeat. And then you have the Priestess here, the High Priestess, that's you, Pisces. And then you have the Moon here, which can be symbolic of Cancer. So in terms of specific zodiac signs, I'm seeing Cancer. I'm also seeing Aries heavily. I'm seeing Sagittarius. I'm seeing Capricorn for some of you, or an earth sign. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. For a very small percentage of you, it may be an air sign. I'm also seeing air signs. So I'm not going to get too hung up on the elements in this reading because I'm seeing so many of them. It's going to be different for each of you, okay? But with this person, there was a lot of mystery. There was a lot of emotion. There was a lot of back and forth, like emotions going up and down. I feel, Pisces, that you almost got scared by this. Like, there was just too much emotion for you, and you were getting really exhausted by it. So you may have pulled back with the High Priestess or the Moon here. Or you were dealing with someone who, again, was just very mysterious, not giving you a straight answer. I feel like that was what broke the camel's back here, okay? Again, there's going to be balance restored in the situation. You have Temperance on top of this. Now, this resurrection or this reconciliation or this reach out of communication is showing up towards the end of December. So for some of you, it may even be into like January 2020 or the end of this month, okay? Because it's showing out as being kind of further out. And this person is taking their sweet time because they're showing up as the Knight of Discs. This is the slowest knight in the deck. They are someone that thinks a lot before they make a move, and it can be very, very frustrating. but they want a reboot with you because you have the Nexus Point card. This is my Nexus Point card. This means that they want a reboot with you. They want to start over with you. Now, I want to remind you, Pisces, you always have free will. So even if this person desperately wants a reconciliation with you, tarot or spirit is never going to force you into this. So always remember that you do have free will with whether or not you actually want to give this person a second chance. But the energy is so strong here. It's undeniable. I just can't ignore this, okay? You were dealing with this person and you were feeling incredibly emotionally unsatisfied. You may have even been feeling, very bored, or you are going through a period right now where you're feeling emotionally bored. Like no one else is doing it for you. No one else, really gave you that feeling of passion like they did. So you may be feeling right now like you're going through an emotional lull, or like you're just not meeting anyone that's really cutting it for you, and they may not even feel like they're matching up to this person, okay? Now, on top of your Four of Cups, you have the Four of Pentacles here. So you're withholding your emotions. You're not ready to really give someone else a chance. You're not even really ready to go out and put yourself out there on the dating scene with tons of different people. You're feeling very secluded. You're feeling very isolated because you're recharging your battery, emotionally speaking. Because you also have the Hermit here. So you are in isolation mode. This is in your energy. And it's because you're going through a very trying time. You have the Ten of Wands on top of this, which is oppression or burden. So it makes sense that you would be pulling back. It makes sense that you would be wanting some quiet time to yourself while you're going through that energy. But this heavy burden, this like all the responsibilities on your shoulders, that's also coming to a close because it's a number 10, Pisces. So if you feel tapped out, if you feel emotionally drained, you're coming to the end of that cycle as well. Now it's interesting because in your energy, you have the Emperor here and then you have the Fool. Both of these cards are symbolic of Aries. So Aries could be their sun, moon, or rising sign, or they could just behave like an Aries, okay? But I am sensing that this is someone else's energy. And again, they want a new start with you with the Fool here. So you're going to be afforded a new start with this person or a new start in general, Pisces, okay? And also, you're calling your power back. It's like you're being gifted with an opportunity to change your entire life or to change your entire situation. And that would make sense because we're going into the year 2020, and 2020 is the year of stability. And the Four of Discs is all about stability, by the way, and so is the Four of Wands. You have a lot of fours here. Four of Wands, Four of Cups, Four of Discs. So yes, you are dealing with a karmic situation. You are dealing with your foundation. You're dealing with very deep and very rooted bonds with people. So that is emotionally draining. Again, the Hermit wanting to sulk away from the intensity of this. I'm seeing that and I'm feeling that for you, Pisces. Now you have the World reversed here. That's about not having closure with someone and a cycle not closing out, like a door being left open basically from your past, okay? Again, there is such a deep bond with this person because you have the Devil here. It's like something that is grabbing you, like grabbing your ankles as you're trying to leave. Like it's so intense with this person's energy. For some of you, this may feel like it's an unhealthy cycle that you've been in with this person, but I am seeing that there's going to be an opportunity here where things are going to balance out in a very divine way with Temperance here. It's like it's not going to be so chaotic. Now, for those of you who are saying, I don't care how much this person loves me, I don't care how much they're thinking about me, I want a new start with someone new, I am seeing that as being afforded to you as well. So for those of you that are completely single where you just want a new start, that's what this reboot is for, okay? Now, you're still going to run into a soulmate here because this is definitely being sent to you with Judgment, which is, again, a very spiritual card. So it may not be the same person for you specifically as far as someone from your past, but it's definitely going to be like an old soulmate, okay? What I find really fascinating about your spread, Pisces, is you have the Queen of Discs here, and then you have the King of Discs. This is a couple. This is a couple, meaning this is either a relationship that you had with someone for, again, many years or many months. This was a karmic connection that took place over a very long time. It was grounded, it was rooted in time, because this is a pentacle energy. The Queen and the King of Pentacles. A lot of you were married to this person, or you shared a lot of finances with this person. For a very small percentage of you, be careful of getting entangled with someone that may be married, because that may be the message for some of you, where they themselves are connected to someone else, okay? But for the majority of you, this is really about someone from your past that you were connected to on a very deep level. So after you go through a period of not feeling closure and of feeling emotionally drained, feeling emotionally bored, and wanting that time to yourself because of the amount of intensity that you've been through with this person, you're going to get another offer here, Knight of Discs. And then remember, Pisces, you end on the Two of Cups. You end on a soulmate connection. And the Four of Wands is at the bottom of your deck. That's a relationship. I'm seeing relationships all over you, Pisces, really. So you're about to embark on a new journey with someone, with the Fool here and the Emperor. But I feel like you either need to get out of this isolation period in order to make this manifest in your life. But for others of you, I'm seeing it's going to come to you. It just may take some time, okay? So how you're feeling about this person, actually, before we get into your romance spread, I want to cut the deck. 10 of Wands, you have that here. Okay, that's an ending when it comes to burden. 3 of Swords reversed, wow, yeah. So for the majority of you, you are dealing with a reconciliation or healing from the past here, because it's in reverse. Someone wants to apologize, or someone wants to make things right with you. You have the Lovers here. And the Chariot. I'm seeing Cancer again. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Cancerian. King of Cups. Okay, that's a water sign for sure. 9 of Swords. So this person has been really feeling anxiety over you, being really in their head about you. You have the Hierophant underneath that. Yes, so there was a relationship, absolutely. Okay, someone's manifesting this back with you. Yeah, absolutely. So again, a lot of you were married to this person, or there was a very deep long-term relationship with them, and it's still very much in your energy or in their energy. So how you're feeling about this person, Pisces, you had a lot of attraction to them. There was no doubt there was a lot of passion and chemistry there, right, with your Ace of Wands. But with the Knight of Swords being reversed, they were either immature, or they were not communicating effectively, or they may have been very manipulative or very controlling, and you just did not appreciate that. It was like a turnoff, right? So again, you have had a relationship with this person, or a marriage, because you have the 10 of Pentacles on top of this, and you have healing family issues reversed. So there was something where it could not be healed, like you two could not come together in agreement with something, or there was just too much to work on. Yeah, and some of you are definitely dealing with family issues like outside of your dating life here. I'm seeing that. Okay, because the 10 of Pentacles is all about family. And some of you even had children with this person, but that's not for all of you, okay? Because I am getting the children card also in your relationship spread. So you feel like the situation has not been healed, right? But again, you have Temperance on top of this. So a lot of you are going to have a conversation with this person this month, okay? And for others of you where you're really trying to close that door, even if it's really hard emotionally, then you do have someone else coming in here as an earth sign and as a soulmate, okay? And again, that's why you're isolating, is because you're really trying to put this in the past, because you feel the amount of emotional like heaviness of this. And you do have the Fool here, so there is absolutely a new beginning starting for you. But remember, it's coming after a period of boredom and feeling emotionally drained and feeling that need to isolate. So, okay, Pisces, stay tuned towards the end of this reading for the extended. And I love you all so much. I'll talk to you next month. Bye-bye. You did have unrequited love with someone. Absolutely. And you even walked away from this connection with the Eight of Cups here. But these are both reversed, meaning this energy is changing. This energy is turning in the opposite direction. So someone that you had unrequited love with, they're all of a sudden realizing